I'm John from Creative Pixels 95 and this is my first video on this new channel. This channel is all about graphics design. My first videos will be tutorials on Pixelmator. If you don't know what Pixelmator is, it's an app specially created for the Mac and it's like a smaller version of Photoshop if you want so. If you want to find out more about Pixelmator, click the Pixelmator icon on screen somewhere in the middle here or follow the link in the description. Okay. This and the following videos are tutorials on how to create great looking wallpapers. So let's get started. Today I'll show you how to create a wallpaper with a brushed metal pattern and text with a glass effect. Something like, didn't prepare that really well. Let's see this one here. Something like this, a brushed metal background, pattern, whatever, with text. There's a text element, as you will see later, with the glass effect, as you can see. So let's get started. We'll start by opening Pixelmator and opening or creating a new image. I always use a size of 2560 by 1440. Ah, come on. Yes, there we go. I'm just gonna save that. Don't worry, you can use any size as well. Okay, there we go. Okay, alright. First we need the background. I will link that in the description if you need that. You could always do that on your own, but that's a little bit difficult for now. It's just the first video, so it's really basic tutorial. So, as I said, I'll put a link in the description. But don't worry, you can use any image if you want to, where you would like to create a glass effect on it. Okay, and a quick note for everybody. I shouldn't say noobs. Let me think. For the people not aware, that's a better explanation than noobs. If you need to resize it, press Command F, and you can drag it from its corners up, down. I don't need it because it's the exact resolution I need. Okay, next we need a text box. You can create this by clicking on the text icon here and create a new text box. By the way, this is an Apple related wallpaper, so I'll use the Apple by pressing Shift, Alt and the plus sign. That's not really big. 700 should be nice, yeah. Let me just turn on the rulers. So, that's better. Okay, now I adjusted it correctly. And by the way, the color must be black. If not, the effect won't work. Okay, next we need a new layer. Create a new layer here. And just name this light. Then choose our rectangle marquee tool. Drag a rectangle over it. And fill it with white color. Bam, and there we go. White color. Now you have to command click your text and press backspace. If I take out this here, you can see we created a cutout for the apple. Okay, just turning that on and deselect it by pressing Command and D. So, while this layer is selected, choose Filter, Blur, Gaussian, and we need a Gaussian blur of 50 should be nice. Yes, we need this little glow here, as you will see later. That's great. And again, command click on your text, but this time you need to invert your selection by clicking Edit, Invert Selection, and Backspace. And deselect. Now you have this Here, if I take out the text again, it looks pretty nice. Okay, now you do need to duplicate the background by duplicating it. That's pretty obvious. And next you have to create a layer mask by right-clicking on it and choose Add Mask. Press Command-I to invert the colors. Then Command-click the text and again Command-I. You'll see our little apple appears here. Now we can deselect. We need that for the next effect. I forgot to create the shadow for this. Simply create a new layer below the apple. Command-click your text. You need to color this since Pixelmator doesn't support blurring pure text layers. I don't know why, but okay, again, black color, BAMS, and deselect again, and you need to blur that again by filter, blur, Gaussian, and 30 should be nice. As you can see, it created a little shadow around here. Next, again, command-click the apple and backspace. So, if I disable everything else, you see this little nice shadow. Let me just rename that. Okay. And back to here. Oh, yep. Select the image here on your mask. Be sure to check the image. Now choose Filter, Distortion, Glass. This is for the glass effect. And you should use an amount of 150. Yep. Just disabling that, and so you can see this here. As you can see, it looks pretty close to this, but there is something missing. Whoops. Don't want that. Next, we create a new layer above that. Choose your elliptical marquee tool and drag a circle around here. Let's see. And by the way, if you want to drag it, just simply drag it with your mouse. Yep, that looks nice. And this layer will contain the gloss, which I showed you in the picture itself. Next, you need a gradient. Double click it so that you can adjust them. You need a gradient from white to transparent. Just change the white to, and this black you can change it also to opacity 0, and that's fully transparent. Now you can create this gloss, and to make it straight, hold shift. What's this guy's deal? Oh, it is wet. Oops. I can deselect. Again, command click the apple, edit, invert selection, and cut that out. So you have a perfect gloss around here. And you can also reduce the opacity a little bit so that it doesn't look, let's say, shitty. Again, you only need to turn the opacity down a tiny bit, and that's it. And that's how you can create a great looking wallpaper with a glass effect on it. And this glass effect does not only work with text, it works with logos and every sort of image. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check check out my other videos about Pixelmator coming soon. Peace.